So what would the best running advice be for a beginner like you? And how can you get started without the fear of getting injured? The answers to those questions will help you get started on the right foot, avoid common mistakes, and help you make running a part of your daily health routine. So lace up your shoes and join me as we leap into the essential tip that every new runner needs to know. And if you stick around, you'll see how I can show you one running strategy that has the lowest failure rate for newbies. So whether you're looking to get fit, feel more energized, or simply challenge yourself, then this video is for you. First and foremost, let's talk about proper running form. When you're just starting out, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement and forget about your posture, your foot strike, and your breathing. But trust me, it's crucial to get the basics right from the start. Not only will it help you run more efficiently, but it will also reduce your risk of injury. This is why I have developed a 10-week online running form and technique training course that will take you step by step each week through the entire body mechanics of a runner. The course will start at your feet as the foundation, and then each week it will progress all the way up your body to your head, and then by the end of the 10 weeks, you'll be running with the same posture and running form as an elite runner. Another important thing to consider is your running gear. While you don't need to break the bank on the latest and greatest running shoes, it's actually essential to invest in a good pair of running shoes that provides the right amount of support and cushioning for your feet. Also, be sure to get the right shoes for your foot type. Most experienced running stores can actually help you with this, as there is a difference between flat feet, neutral feet, and high arch feet, with each type of foot needing a different type of running shoe. So take some time to look into this. This is something that I coach all of my basic monthly package clients on. If you want to know more about how to do a wet foot test and then determine your running shoe type, then type wet foot test into the comment section and I will be glad to help you with this, as this tip alone can save you a lot of time, money, and potentially an injury from the wrong shoe type. Next, there's your running pace. As a new runner, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement and try to do too much too soon and to run too fast at the start of your running journey. But remember, consistency is the key. Start with short, manageable distances and gradually increase your mileage as your body actually adapts to this. Remember, every new runner has to start somewhere, and it's okay to start small. So don't be afraid to start with short, manageable distances and gradually increase your mileage as your body adapts. And most importantly, don't be too hard on yourself when you don't see the immediate results. One of the biggest challenges that new runners face is staying motivated. When the going gets tough, it's easy to want to give up and revert back to your old habits. But here's the very thing. Every step forward, no matter how small it may seem, is a step in the right direction. And finally, remember that running is just as much a mental game as it is a physical one. So be kind to yourself, celebrate your small wins, and don't be afraid to take a rest day when your body is telling you to. It's easy to get caught up in all the excitement of starting a new running program, but the real fun happens when you show up day after day, week after week, and month after month. So find a schedule that works for you and stick to it. So here's the most impactful strategy that I can give you as a new runner. And it's one that I use with so many of my new runner coaching clients that has the greatest success rate I have ever seen in new runners. It's the walk-run strategy. And let me show you how you can do this successfully. So if you're new to running and you're just getting going, the run-walk strategy is by far the most successful way to start running and to keep running. Because as you've probably heard, a lot of people start running and within a few months, they're over it. Sore knees, sore hips, sore feet, injuries, the list goes on and on. But when you start with a run-walk strategy, it's actually a really good way, both mentally and physically, to adapt to the actual ongoing run. So we're out here at Kellyville in New South Wales. We're at a park. Look, I love to get people when they're doing this to come to the park because you have footpaths and you have grass. So for people, when they're getting started, some of them, I actually recommend them to do the run walk strategy on the grass, soft under feet, while they start working through. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you how I do the run walk strategy and set up the watch. All right, so if you have a Garmin watch, start a run. So get into a run and then go to the left middle button, hold it down, go run settings. And then you want to go into alerts and then scroll, add new, scroll down there, run walk. So click on run, set the run time. All right, so when you're starting out, usually it's a 2-minute run. So let's just do it for a 1-minute run for the video. Hit the seconds, yes. And now set walk time. And I always recommend people to do a 1-minute walk. Now what's going to happen here is we now have a run walk set up as 1 minute on, 1 minute off. So now when I go to run, if I run, it's saying run 1 minute, and that clock is gonna start counting down. Don't mind the beeps, that's my metronome. And then when you go to a window, there is actually a window that will tell you how long that run walk is running for. There you go, so then you can run along, have that window open. When we get to the actual timer down to 0, then it's actually going to do a walk, and it'll say walk, and it will have your time there. Okay, so I'm all set up for a 1-minute run and a 1-minute walk. Here we go, ready? I'm gonna push start, and already on my screen, it's saying run for 1 minute. So all we're gonna do is a nice, easy run for 1 minute, and then a walk for 1 minute. Now, if you're really, really new, I suggest 1 minute on, 1 minute off, and do that for the time that you think. So if you think you can do 20 minutes of that, 20 minutes. So you're actually just doing 10 minutes of running and 10 minutes of walking. Now, when you're just getting started, make sure the run is nice and slow, nice and easy. You're not trying to run a 100-meter sprint. You're not trying to do a PB in 1 minute. You're trying to run nice and easy, because this is about doing this every day, day in, day out. So now we've got 15 seconds to go, and then it will go into a walk. Now when you go into a walk, it's just about keeping a nice slow walk, keeping it nice and consistent, nice and easy. So you'll see here, now the watch will beep. It's a nice walk for 1 minute. As we go, we're just walking. You know, the idea of the walk, especially when you're new, is just trying to get your legs just sort of relaxed, because when you are new, any form of running is hard. Now, like I said, if 1 minute on, 1 minute off is too easy for you, then do 2-minute run, 1 minute walk, or a 3-minute run, 1 minute walk. Whatever you feel comfortable with, start with that, and try and do at least the whole session for 20 to 30 minutes, if you can do that. Then what I encourage people to do is each week, just lift up the run by 30 seconds or 1 minute, and just do the same amount. So slowly, week by week by week by week, you are running a little bit longer, and do less intervals. So keep doing half an hour at a time until you feel like you can run for more than half an hour. This is the most successful way of people starting to run and to keep running all the time. And then after about 10 weeks, you're going to find yourself running 10 or 15 minutes without any walking. Then you're ready to go and try and knock out your 5K and keep going. The truth is, running is a journey, not a destination, and it's the small incremental changes that you make along the way that will ultimately lead to your success. So if you're just getting started running and you are concerned about sore knees, sore hips, and all the other problems that you hear from other people about their running related problems, let me encourage you to sign up to my 10-week form and technique training course so that you can really learn the freedom and the health benefits that running brings. For more information on this, jump onto my website at www.runtherace.au and use the technique tab to get a good look at what the course is all about, because for a limited time, you can get access to this course for just $1 for the first month using this code that you see on the screen when you sign up for the basic membership package. I'll also put a link in the description. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to becoming a confident, consistent runner who's capable of achieving your goals. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and crush your first run. So now let me ask you a quick question. What is your biggest concern or fear in getting started? Let me know the answer in the comment section so that I can help you with some insights on how to get through it. As I mentioned before, an important part of running well is your running form. And if you're wanting to see how this should look, then check out this video that I've done on exactly that, which is coming up right now.